Okay, here we go there, YouTube friends and subscribers. Here's an update. It's Friday the 21st of June. I hope I got that right. I know it's Friday. I've got the, I'm getting buzzed by horseflies right now. I've got the Out Back up on the wall. And let's see, right now it's absorbing 500 and 600 watts coming in, 19 amps. Down here at the Out Back, we've got 1354 coming in, 45 amps. And this light is on, which means the well pump is on. So that's what I'm actually putting in the battery banks, 46 amps after all the drawer is going on. Now what I've done, if you notice, and this was totally accidental, but I kept playing with these two charge controllers. This one here is showing 28.8, and this one here is 28.7. So shortly what will happen, generally when the last like 3% of the absorb cycle comes on, the Out Back, with it set 1/10 of a volt less than the midnight, goes into X absorb, or it will say charged, and it just shuts down. And then the midnight finishes off charging the battery bank, which works out perfectly. And then, like yesterday, I had some welding going on. Today I'm doing some touch-up work. I got the air compressor out here hooked up. When the battery dips below the threshold for a float, both of these will kick back on. The Out Back comes back on, and the midnight brings in all the power. And I've seen, I think 3,200 watts coming in, 3,400, I don't remember, somewhere in that area between the two. I've got the battery switches installed. I've got the Out Back. It's hooked up over here into the Whiz Bang Junior, so it's recording both amps. That's my 24 to 12 volt down converter. I've had these fans now for almost a year. These are going to go up here on the wall, kind of like this. Sorry for the camera work. I'm doing this one-handed, obviously. To cool off the charge controllers, I have to make a bracket for that. So now I'm going to take a quick break and go outside and show you the solar trackers. All three of them are now up and running, so I'll be right back. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm walking around all these huge rocks. I've got the main feed line underground coming into the building, going out to that 6-panel solar tracker, which I have the new controller hooked up. It's not fully functioning yet. I've got a lot more to learn about it. That red thing up there is the anemometer, and the blue guy on the corner is the sensor. That 6-panel one is tracking. Obviously the 4-panel one has been tracking, and this one just came online the other day. Now I'm going to walk down, so it's going to be shaky camera. I have to look down so I don't kill myself on these rocks. And when I tell you I got rocks, I got rocks. I can't wait to get this work finished. I'm sick of rocks. Twisting my ankles all the time. Alright, enough bitching. Here's the actual control unit. Oh, there we go, right in the mud. Damn it, just went flying. Oh yeah, this is live video. That's the LPC Dual Axis solar controller. Right now I have it in the dual axis mode. I've got to tidy this up, put this up here out of the weather. This looks like it's fully waterproof. And I still have to learn the system. It has 15 different settings on it. It's very, very much unlimited. You can set it up however you want. It's going to be a little learning curve, but it is up and running. I got the lines almost completely installed. Like I said, I just went flying. This is like walking on grease out here. I've got 4 of the 6 breakers inside this box all working. I got 2 more spaces. Let's see if I can not fall. So that's the big 6-panel ones up and running. That one is up and running. I actually broke my pickaxe digging these trenches the other day. There's nothing but rocks here, as you can see over there. It's quite the pain. So that's taken me about 2 weeks, but I do have them up and running, and it's a beautiful day. I've been using about 16 to 18% of the battery bank capacity over the last week, and that's with the AC in the house running around the clock. I put it on 72, and about 4 o'clock in the afternoon I knock it down to about 68 degrees, which takes my bedroom area down to about 70, so it's quite nice. And then during the day it runs for free, obviously. But there's the update. There's more to come. Obviously it's not done. I got all these wires to clean up. I got to finish burying the conduits. That tracker over there, you can see the wires hanging. It's just hooked up so it'll run. I've got a feed wire to bury. Tons of work to do still, but I wanted to do an update on it. It's working fantastic. I have to figure out the high wind speed parking. It was a little confusing, but I don't take instructions from reading off a sheet of paper too well. So I'm going to have to call the gentleman that makes those and let him walk me through it. But so far in the dual axis mode it's working. Oh, there it goes. We're catching it. How about that? Totally unplanned. And in the afternoon with the dual axis mode, it's flipped. Instead of diagonal like a diamond, it's flipped almost like a flag looking at the sun. It's pretty cool. It's working out really well. I may or may not install another one. I don't know if I'm going to need it. Anyway, this is getting long. Sorry about the shaking video and me having the little slip and fall incident, but this is live video. I don't have time to do a bunch of editing. So that's it. That's the update. That's where we're at. Friday, July 21st, 2019. I mean June 21st. All right. That's all for now. I'll have more updates to come as I get more work done.